Okay, y'all, so it took me a few, but I got a board up above my cats and her baby because I finally found them. They're right outside my window on the ground, but they're covered with basically a wooden board that will protect them for this whole entire storm. Because I literally tested and see if the water would go through or not, and it wait, actually, y'all, I'm very okay. I'm back. I just had to go make sure that my cat was leaving her babies and to make sure that the board I put over there is secure so they don't get wet or flooded. And they're okay. She tried to follow me back in, but I told her a true mother would never leave her babies. Because that's kind of the truth. I mean, a mother would never leave their babies. And especially with female cats and male cats, the male cat will try to eat the babies if she don't stay with them. So it's kind of a requirement for her to stay with her babies because if she doesn't, they could be chopped up and ate. So it's kind of the big point of all of that. Rain should be starting soon, I think, because it's starting to thunder a lot more. Why the fuck did they take me to a women's boot sale? I ain't a woman. I don't see no women boots. Okay, it's getting kind of close now. I mean, it ain't but like 5 minutes away from me. It says the rain's starting in like half an hour, but I can hear the. Okay, there's thunder right there. That is more than like 0 for 5 minutes away from here. That's like a lot longer away. If y'all know what I'm looking at our radar to see what all is going on. To see my cat that's outside, she needs to go back to her babies because the daddy cat has been around this yard and I've had to run him off so he don't get to the babies. Because if he gets to them, let me just explain to y'all what would happen. So I'm gonna move my chat box real quick to where I'm at. Basically, what would happen is that the babies would get eaten by the father or something like that. Because so far they're fine where they're at. I haven't seen nothing bad. I put a wooden board over them so they wouldn't get rained on or anything like that. Because I don't think they'll get rained on as long as there's a wooden board above them. So I know from experience. My cat was outside. She was meowing at the door, and I told her before I started the live stream, "I'm sorry, girl, but I cannot let you inside the house while it's running, while it's raining, and while you have babies that cannot take care of themselves." So she is outside still with her babies, trying to make sure that they're okay. Because if you want to know the full truth of why I'm making her stay outside, that is why. Because there's babies like right back there underneath, well, not underneath my window, but like right in front of my window, going down underneath a tree, and underneath a wooden board, there is some cat. And I am very defensive over baby kittens. I did this to her when she was basically had, when she had her first batch. I was the same exact way with them batchy kittens. I made her stay with them almost 24/7, regardless of where she was at, because I was her father and I was the really defensive over her babies. Um, oh, okay, I want to listen quick. Yeah, don't worry, okay, this is coming straight over there, right there. Basically, if y'all like and subscribe, I'll have some cool giveaways come out soon. Um, I pray she gets back to her babies because if she doesn't, then basically I mean, she has to go back to them anyways because if she doesn't, then they're going to read her all alone underneath a wooden board with no rain, and all they'll be hearing is thunder and lightning, and they won't know what the crap it is because they can't see anything, and they'll be trying to squirm away like little rats. And I'm gonna show you a picture of them real quick, so because in case you don't believe me, they're like, Jordan, stop tripping, bro. Your cat ain't had no babies. Because I've had that happen before with some haters on Roblox that didn't believe I was royalty. But I proved that to them too, because I have multiple live streams on this channel if you want to see them of how I'm royalty. Also, real quick, I want to show you a picture of my ancestral map. Wait, that is my ancestral map. Um, basically, I have Indian in me, Philippine in me, Australian in me, African in me, so basically Mexican in me, all that kind of good stuff. I will show you it real quick. Basically, okay, not this. Okay, somebody showing that this already. I'm gonna show you the picture of Pearlie and her babies, because they're kind of in a good place, but where she had them, that wasn't the best idea. But that's all kittens, and that's my cat nursing them just yesterday. Before the rain came and going, rain. She had them, I think, yesterday or day beforehand, because there is no way that cat didn't have the babies for him. Because she was pregnant like 2 days ago, and she was going into labor, I think, when I let her out, and I didn't know she was going into labor, so I researched the labor systems of the cat. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get her back in here. And by the time I tried to get her back in here, my mom's like, well, she's already gone now. There's no use trying to go get her, because we thought that she was gonna go and have them somewhere distant, like she said before, because when they got around a good age, she would lead them back over here. But she actually had them at the house this time, which is right back there, by the way. Not my room, but she had them around there. And I just want to give y'all this little update.